Welcome back to Down the Rabbit Hole. It's not Pixelated Thoughts. So today we're going to be talking about Gachiakuta, which translates to literal trash. An anime came out this season. I guess that's how that works. Okay. Super cool. It's kind of dark. Really like the gritty, dirty art style. I really like the way it kind of breaks down some of the scenes. But yeah, super awesome show.
Yeah.
And that's the intro.
Thanks for everybody for coming.
Oh, yeah.
Yay.
So before we begin diving into the show, it's time to check in with Jack. Jack,
Yes.
what's up with my photo Alchemist Brotherhood, brother? What's going on?
Oh, we should have done bets. We should have done bets.
No. Have you watched any since we last talked a month
I'll let
ago?
you guys guess, and I'll tell you who's the closest.
The answer is no.
You're the
I
closest.
say,
You're the closest.
damn, I was gonna give you the benefit of the doubt and say 4 episodes.
Oh, no.
I was gonna aim high and say 7 just because
So I want
number.
to make this clear.
Dang.
By the end of December, our final Down the Rabbit Hole episode will be Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood.
If I have to, I will just watch the last 5 episodes.
You will
and
no,
the
you
middle
will watch.
No, you
and-
will not.
You
You'll be
can't.
super confused.
You can't, bro. There's a lot
It's
that
the
goes on.
journey. It's the journey for this one.
Everyone I've talked so like anytime I've been in a chat with Jack and someone else, like one of his friends, and we bring up anime, like Livid, I was like, Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, and he goes, "Oh yeah, Jack, that's a really great show." He's like, "How far are you?" And Jack's like, "You know." And Livid's like, "I expected that from you," and I was like, "Good."
Give him some
Yep.
leeway.
Oh, the leeway's a month. That's what he has. He has a month. Because I think that's going to be the final episode. We'll just do we'll do something for Pixelated Thoughts. We'll do like a game of the year type deal. We can probably do like a reaction to like the game of the year nominees and stuff like that, and then we'll do like our own game of the years type stuff.
I will be missing the second week of December. I will be in Canada.
Right.
That actually was fine with me.
Right. That's more than enough time to watch Full Metal Alchemist on the plane, you know. In the hotel room.
Not that long of a flight.
In the hotel rooms, you can do all that stuff. Okay. Back to Gachiakuta. So the manga came out in 2022. It's still ongoing. I don't know how deep it is, honestly. It's probably one of the few shows where like I haven't actually gone back to read the manga. So I'm anime only. I think everyone here is, right? Chibi, have you read the manga at all or no?
No, I haven't.
Okay. Yeah, what Brad said, you know, grim, gritty art style is fantastic. Animation's great. I think the various characters are good. It's, you know, I don't think it breaks the wheel in terms of like how it portrays itself as a shonen, right? You have the main character who I think he's kind of like your typical shonen protagonist, right? Who gets like beaten up, torn down, and then kind of bring himself up. But the big mystery to me is like the givers, like how they get their abilities, how everything ties together, and like, you know, the different the vital what do you call it, vital instruments,
Yeah.
and then how their thoughts can like really activate those vital instruments. I think all that is really neat. And they did this really cool fleshed out world where it's like he gets kicked off the sphere down to the ground, and there's this big mystery. And it really feels like these 3 arcs I think they've gone through are just like an introduction, honestly, to the world, the different characters. And then eventually I'm thinking like maybe end of the season, because it's only 20 episodes, and pushing into season 2, it's probably gonna like start rolling into, you know, larger themes and overarching arcs, and maybe we'll get like some mysteries resolved. But I think so far this is pretty great, and I can see why everyone was so hyped about it. Makes me want to read the manga, but I don't know, you know, many sites that that house it, unless like Chibi
I
can tell me.
can ask Colby because he reads it like
Okay.
pretty regularly.
Okay, perfect. But yeah, I mean, this is a great cast of characters too. By the way, like Rudo, Rio, NG, Bro. Is that his name, Bro? He's the dad.
Yeah, Burrow.
He looks like a cholo. That's all
Dude, I
can think
love
of.
him and Deer.
Yeah, dude.
Great.
The character designs too are all great, and yeah, I'm a huge fan of Rio's character because when you find out that she's an assassin, That was really cool. She was like, "Hey,
Yeah.
man."
That was pretty dope.
That was one of my favorite scenes in the entire show where she's like, "Yeah, screw it." I was like, cut out. I'm like, "Oh, so in a world of magic and all that stuff, the Blicky still wins everything." So
She's like, so no one can hear us, right?
yeah,
She's like, yeah.
Yeah.
It reminded me of like the train analogy, like in the woods.
yeah. They're like, the fight is going on for far too long. I gotta get my secret weapon, my mouse tool.
And I and I love how shocked they were. They were like, "Why do you have that?" Like it was like blasphemy.
Dude, both of them were shocked. It was like
Mhm.
Jabber's like, "What the hell?"
brought a fucking gun to a knife fight.
Exactly. I mean, listen, like it's
Stay
crazy
strapped
that
out there.
it's crazy that your abilities can't stop a gun. I thought like maybe there might be something to that, but yeah. I think my only downside so far is like the uh I thought there's I think it was like the second, no, the first major arc when one of the other, like one of one of the cleaners helpers or whatever, they almost get killed, the assistants. I thought he
Mhm.
died, and I was like, "Oh, cool."
I did too.
There's actually a weight to this show, and then it comes back with like Rudo finding him. He's like, "You're alive." He's like, "Yeah, I'm fine." I'm like,
See, I'm the opposite. I liked that. You know how I am about characters dying. I was so sad. Like I get it. There's
they
more weight, but
they
they already
gave
got so much trauma, bro.
they gave him the death flag and everything, and I totally expected him to die, but
I mean, it's like what was his name? Zonka too. I 120%,
yeah, we got stabbed.
120% thought he was GG's.
Yeah, so
They
I
had
mean,
they had the flashback.
yeah. Yeah, they had a whole flashback episode. So they had the death flags, and then they just kind of, didn't. I mean, fine.
I'm not mad.
It's too early, I guess, in the show to do stuff like that. But yeah, it's really good so far. Let's get Jack's thoughts on it, because I was curious to see how Jack would like it. Jack.
Yeah, I liked it. I did enjoy the character design and the art style.
Mhm.
That grittiness to it. There were a lot of it's the facial expressions are
Fantastic.
definitely hilarious.
Yeah.
The funniest part that I really enjoyed, which probably was nasty to some, is that poop scene
Poop scene's
Oh, I
where he's
thought it
fantastic.
was
fighting him
so
with the
funny with
soup.
the
Yeah, with the plunger.
I think me and Brad talked about that. That was like the first
Yeah.
thing we brought up. We're like, yeah,
Yeah.
there's an adult poop scene that was like amazing. Yeah, that was
Yeah,
probably one of the funniest scenes.
it
I've ever
turned
seen.
out really good. And I was reading through some reviews, and for some reason, a lot of people thought it was a bland anime, and I don't agree with
What?
that.
Yeah,
Absolutely not.
well, I think like when you look at some shonen, I do believe that I would say this is kind of like the least colorful I've seen, right? But that's
Mhm.
intentional because
Right.
it's set in trash. But in
Mhm.
terms of character design, I mean, this is like top notch. This is like fantastic
nice.
stuff. Yeah, especially kind of shows like the creativity in it and how almost everyone's visual aesthetic fits the environment. And I think that's really important too, because like when you get to the trash world, it's because it kind of subverts your expectations. Like you're expecting like everything to be grimy. And there's like a city.
Mhm.
It's like there's a cafe. It's like what's going on here? Like what's happening? People are just thriving and stuff like that. So or
Yeah, and,
surviving.
and Rudo's motivation made sense.
Yeah, I like Rudo's character, and I like the fact that one of the things they did really well is kind of explained why he has that anger in him. It's
Mhm.
because of the vital instrument that he has,
Of his
and
hands.
yeah, of his hands, of the gloves, because it's a set. It's the Watchman set. So like people who touch it go mad, but for some characters, it's like it taps into their deep trauma, but it's stuff that they can't escape. And I think that's such a good explanation for why he's angry, instead of just screaming all the time like Asta. You know.
Yeah.
But you know, I think I mean, he seems like he shows development throughout the season, right? Like he actually questions why he's so angry, why he just latches on to stuff, So I think that's great. I'm glad you liked it though, Jack. I was very curious to see like if this was going to be right up your alley.
No, it was good.
And me and Jack were talking when we were playing Battlefield 6. I'm like, how far did you get? We're like episode 19. We're like, let's watch the rest of it before
No.
we show up. Chibi, what'd you think?
Hi. So it's one where I had watched like the first 2 episodes when they came out, and I really like surprisingly liked it. I will say usually these types of shows aren't my forte, just
Mhm.
because you know how I am. I like more of like the lighthearted stuff. Like I don't mind action, but usually when it's kind of like more darker, even in the sense of like oh my god, I can't think of the word. Just basically like the arcs and stuff, it's not really like my thing. I don't know, but something about this anime, I think to your guys' point, I really like the characters. I thought they were really fleshed out. Um they were all very interesting in their own ways. The designs too. Like I don't know. I really liked like their full masks that they had or their full face, whatever they called them.
Yeah.
Like I always thought those scenes were really cool. The fighting scenes were pretty dope. Like with Rio Scissors. Like I felt like there was a lot going on. It wasn't just very like, oh, we're fighting with our fists or swords. Like they had specialty weapons and like, they all had their niches. Um I really enjoyed the music. I'm definitely a big music person, so, like, the music throughout the show was really good, like, it was kind of like that, like, edgy, like, I don't even know, like, electronic, like, hip hop, like, it was, like, a cool mix that fit the anime very well,
Mm.
so I thought all of those elements played really good together. My only qualm, and it's not a bad qualm, but it was so fucking dark, was the arc with I think her name's Amo?
Amo, yeah. I mean, me and
Oh,
Jack talked about
oh,
that
Yeah,
too.
yeah, yeah. It
I
was
kind
pretty
of wish
dark.
I had like a trigger warning, like, I'm so serious. But like, I get it. Like, at first, I was like, "Man, screw her character," and then I was like, "Oh.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
like,
Oh."
I
yeah.
was kind of like surprised, but
Yeah.
I don't think
That
I
was
should. I don't think I should have been because the introduction to the anime was literally Regto getting killed, and then them kicking and
Yeah,
essentially
but
executing this
I
poor
don't
kid.
know,
Like, I was
feel
like, oh
like
my
I feel
god.
like in anime, you don't see that type of trauma
You like in
as much
shonens and
as you
stuff like
do.
that,
I'm sorry?
and shonen, yeah.
Yeah, just, like, in general, like, the only other one I think I've seen is, like, Goblin Slayer, like, when it talks about tropes and
Yeah.
There's
stuff
a
like that, you know what I mean?
it doesn't really show up in like some, but like some dark fantasy stuff, they do that a
Yeah, see,
ton.
I usually
But
don't watch that.
Berserk, it's all over the place.
Yeah, there's a what was it?
But
No,
as
I think I'm thinking of Berserk too, yeah.
but as it like pertains to like a shonen where like it feels like it's like pushed toward teens and stuff like that, yeah, I you don't get to see that at all.
Yeah.
It's
Like,
it's
it's
very
very in a sense, like, it was subtle, like, obviously, if you're, like, a teen, you might not understand to some degree, but, like, I was like, "Ooh, ooh," it hurt real
yeah.
bad. But, like, again, it plays to, like, Amo's character of, like, how trauma she is, where her anger comes from, and, like,
Mm.
how everything is with her, but they did my girl dirty at the end too, took her shoes and everything, like, let my girl have some peace
Rudo
in the
beat her ass.
tower. Dude, and he beat her, yeah, he beat her ass,
Yeah,
which at first I was
Rudo
like,
beat
"Yeah,
her ass.
deserved," but then I
No,
was like,
like the whole
"Ooh."
the whole time that was happening, I was like uncomfortable because I was like, nah, there's more
Yeah,
to this character. Like no one acts like a
yeah,
child like that, and then doesn't have like some type of trauma. And then they
yeah.
did the exposition. I was like, of course. And at least Rudo felt bad, like he actually knew.
Yeah, and that's what I
Yeah.
did like too, the redeeming quality of, like, "I'm sorry, like,
But
let's both, like, move on and become better."
but Amo was like kind of the perfect character, really, because she explained like how like both of them with their trauma
Mhm,
really tapped in to their vital instruments. So I thought that was really
mhm.
well done. Like
Yeah,
I mean, I'm okay if any art like author puts that type of traumatic experience into any of their like work, but they handle it with like grace,
yeah,
like
like, respectfully and,
as
like,
long
with
as they weren't
meaning,
like
yeah.
joking afterwards, like
Oh, no,
making
for
light of it,
sure.
then
I definitely think the artist did a or the author did a great job, and I think the author is a woman too,
yeah,
so it makes it
it,
like, it's
it's i
easier to
i
kind of,
I kind
like,
of looked at that
write
episode.
that.
I looked at that episode in the same way I looked at the dancer episode in Dandadan, where it was
Mhm.
like trauma filled,
Yeah.
something that was like really relatable as a parent, like fear of losing your kid, that type of stuff. And then obviously something
Mhm.
like that in Gachiakuta. I was like, this is surprisingly deep, you know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
at least it's not like what was it, Jujutsu Kaisen? Someone gets killed and they have like a dance song and like, yay! Like,
Oh my
someone got
god. Yeah.
decapitated. Like, oh no, it's like
Yeah.
Yuji ripped his heart out. Let's dance, everybody. You're like, what the fuck just happened? So
Yeah,
yeah,
but no, that's my opinion, but yeah, overall, really, really enjoyed it.
a trigger warning probably would have been helpful, but I also think like if you
Yeah.
Just
saw
a
it,
little bit, just a little bit.
I think
Yeah.
if you saw it though, it probably would have like taken away the impact because you're prepping for it. So I think that was really well
Yeah.
handled.
Yeah, it was tough. It was
Yeah,
tough.
yeah, understand.
Was it me or did Zanka remind you of the Mist Hashira?
A little
I
bit,
could see
yeah.
that.
I
Hmm.
mean, I think some of these characters are like sharing voice actors. I can't. I don't remember the little kid's name.
Oh
But
yeah, they all sounded so
the one that
familiar.
Enji was fighting, that little kid who was like having a panic attack, that was Zenitsu's
Yeah, yeah.
voice actor.
Oh really? Oh,
Yeah,
that's
he
funny.
when he literally had a breakdown. And I was like, oh, it's Zenitsu. He's like, he wouldn't fight me no matter how much I asked him. That I love that scene, by the way. Like he didn't want to fight him.
Yeah.
He's like, so anyway, we can fight now. He's like, no, what is wrong with you?
She said, "Please."
Please. I do think though, like so to Jack's point, when you looked at the reviews and stuff, people were talking about it being bland. I think that's because with
They're
so
not
many,
knowers.
well, not just that, but with so many shonen anime that get adapted, there is a formula and a structure that is very familiar. So you're going to see it and immediately know what's going to happen, right? So every character is going to get their shine. It just really depends on like how they get their shine. That's essentially what this arc is right now, right? Because we have so many different characters kind of doing different things, like Bro and Deer. We get to see engine stuff, and so you're kind of like, okay, and then we're kind of also getting more exposition into the world. It's not that it's not bad, it's just predictable, right? Like it's something you expected. Like eventually we're gonna have to like do a deep dive on these characters. I do want to see more of Rudo's powers though, because I do think they're really cool. But yeah, that's I'm assuming that's why people were calling it bland, because it's like, oh well, in comparison to One Piece or Naruto, Bleach, that type of stuff. Like how does this work? But they all follow kind of the same formula, right? Like you have to introduce the characters, overarching world, you know, show multiple antagonists, because that's what there is here, right? We had the arc with Amo. She's kind of the antagonist turned to, or she's really a victim, honestly. So
Yeah.
she's the victim turned into like heroine, and then you have like what's his name, Zold, the leader of the
Yeah,
Raiders.
Zold, yeah, something like
Yeah.
that.
So then you have like the Raiders faction, like I Zodal. They're doing like a really good job of like introducing all these different things and kind of running with it. Like I think it's to be expected. It's like, once again, if you're used to watching anime, like I think me and Chibi have watched a bunch of shonen before, like you're gonna start to notice that they're just kind of following, you know, their path, but they're telling a really, in my opinion, a pretty good story. Like I said, I love the mystery. I'm really interested to see like how all this kind of fits together, what the entire Watchmen set looks like, what it can do to somebody. I'm assuming it's gonna, and obviously the person who killed Recto, right? So as long as I don't look at the wiki, I can't be spoiled, which is like my biggest fear, is that I'm gonna go on there and get spoiled by that. But yeah, Brad, what was your
How
favorite?
did you feel?
How do what are you talking about? How did I feel?
I don't know. Did you ask Brad what he thought?
I was just gonna ask him. Oh no, we did.
Okay, never mind.
He introed. He's the one that
Yeah, intro, yeah.
Yeah, but I didn't.
I
I
mean,
didn't
Brad,
hear all his
do you want
thoughts.
more exposition? Go ahead.
Sorry, Brad. I was just
Obviously,
sticking up for you. I was
obviously.
sticking up
Give
for
me your
you.
I
background. First
appreciate
off,
it. At least
roll
someone is
roll
here for
for
me.
first off, roll for initiative. Like, give me like,
True, true.
you have to
Come
hit
on, hit
That's
that
fine,
one.
that's all right.
you have to hit a 20 until I be able to bring this up.
Yeah.
I rolled a 21. It's crazy.
Oh my god, this
Um,
man's a cheater.
no,
He has
so
a plus
actually,
one modifier.
I had a +4, so it was actually
Oh.
25, but
Oh,
it's
okay,
whatever.
okay.
I used a special 21 sided die.
Oh, okay.
They're all 21s though. Anyways,
Okay.
fantastic show. I actually really enjoyed it. I will say, with there being 20 episodes, I really wished they kind of pushed through some more of the backstory stuff and got to a little bit more action. There were some really awesome fight scenes.
Yeah.
Just for 20 episodes, I'm like,
Yeah,
there was a lot of background or like
that's fair.
jump back episodes. Really liked the kind of the give and take of drama and comedy, right? I mean, it's a very bleak place, but everyone seems to be kind of happy being there, right? They've kind of that's kind of all they've known, so they kind of deal with it in their own ways. I like the way the cities are set up. Um, the cleaners are really cool. I actually like a lot of the characters.
Who's your favorite?
Engine's probably my favorite, because he
Mhm.
comes
He's
off as
dope.
like the playboy, but he's like definitely like just like your best friend kind of guy. And he has probably the coolest vital.
Mhm.
He's
Um,
perfect for
yeah.
sacrifice later down the series. Yeah.
Chill,
That's
chill,
fair.
chill, chill,
That's
chill,
fair.
chill, chill.
Has
That's
the
fair.
bro moment. It's like, I'll do it. Takes the bullet. Sorry, G.
Don't do this to me, bro.
But yeah, so Engine's probably my favorite. My favorite scene. I don't know if we're getting to that yet or not.
Yeah, go. The poop. I knew
The
it.
poops.
Yeah.
The poop scene was pretty awesome. I did
That
enjoy
was
that one. Um,
I knew
the,
it.
the first Jabber fight was like brutal. Like that dude is a masochist beyond anything I've ever seen. And it's really the first time you see Rudo kind of unleash his power um, to his full extent. So I think that one was worth like the 2 episodes that it kind of spanned. Probably my favorite part. And I do like the car scene where they're driving
Oh.
That was
the
funny.
trash
Yeah.
they're like fighting in the in the back seat. Yeah, that
Yeah,
part was also great.
that was real. Like that's what I'm saying. Like there's a lot of like shonen tropes, but they're really well handled. Like I can't remember his name. What is his name? He's is it Bundus? Yeah, where he was
Yeah,
like,
Bundes.
he's like he's like very friendly to both Bro and Deer and stuff like that. They have like a very friendly conversation. But their fight looked serious at first, and then it wasn't, and then it was like, we're fighting in the car. Like that's your fault that we're here,
I still don't understand.
ending up in the
I
tunnel
did,
with engine.
yeah, I don't understand the little finger things that came out of his armor. Like I get that his vital weapon was like the hands, but like the little like knuckle looking things that were like crawling around. I don't understand what
I
those were.
I don't know if they're gonna explain how most vital instruments work or like with their origins or
Or
something like
instruments
that.
instead of
Yeah,
weapons.
yeah. I mean, but maybe down the line, maybe that's just part of the mystery. I mean, once again, like probably the biggest problem with like shonen, and how you can tell it's kind of geared toward teens sometimes is that they will over explain everything. Like they will have an entire 5-minute explanation and then get into a fight, and while they're fighting, they're thinking and then explaining stuff at the same time, and you're just like, you don't have to do that all the time, right? You would like to see like a little bit more just visual representation so that you can kind of break things down. But yeah, I mean, I kind of hope that they don't spoil how some of their abilities work and how they acquired some of them. I think that would be cool because I do think there are different types of givers, right? Frontliners, backliners, obviously support. So I do want to see like the kind of breadth or the depth of like some of their abilities. Like maybe there's like more to them, but so far, I think all of it's really well handled. And like they do throw curveballs, like Rio having a gun. That was how do you? That's like the best type of backstory visual storytelling. It's just like you're just like, oh yeah, cool, no one's around, and then she's like stares at her and then shoots her. I was like, oh, so okay,
I love like
yeah.
the slow like pull out and just. No, my favorite was after when she went pop 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 to that one guy. Oh, it was so good.
Oh, to
Like she
Jabber?
did not hold
Yeah.
back. Yeah.
Can't be a masochist when you got a couple bullets in you. Know what I'm saying? Maybe he liked it. You don't know, but yeah.
I do also love that scene when in the second fight when he poisoned the dude and when you did the flashback and you think he's like coming out of it and he's like, man, that dude's having
Oh, that
the
was
time
so
of his
funny.
life.
Yeah.
Oh,
He's like, I want to join. He's like, no, 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 no.
I was actually really stressed. I was like, oh my god, he's gonna die. But then afterwards, when I realized he didn't, I was like, okay, this scene's a lot funnier.
Yeah. That was also probably a problem because like they make it seem so dramatic, but then they do a rug pull like a minor one. I don't know. I think the tone is handled pretty well too, right?
Yeah.
Going from grim to funny, which is weird considering how like I really feel like this is just like setting up the different factions because I think the Raiders are the only other factions we've been introduced to. We get talked about with the Angels, they're just Spherites. I wonder who like I wonder who that character is like because the way they introduced him, kills Recto, right? Gets set up, Rudo gets set up, and then we don't hear about that character again until Amo, right into that arc. So, and it sucks because it is 24 episodes, right? I'm assuming is the first season. So, I mean, hopefully it's not too long of a wait between like season 2 so that we can get more answers and stuff like that. And I'm also happy that they did a full season, which is great because we've been sitting through like was it Kaiju number 8? It's like 13 episodes or something like that, and then waiting 6-9 months
Still
for
need to
another
watch that.
13 episodes. Yeah, it's very strange. So I'm really down with like how they're working, but I'm hoping that like they don't end it on a weird cliffhanger and we get more information, because there's a lot, I think, to this manga from what I've been told. Like the fan base is they're pretty hyped and excited, which is cool. Brad, how did you feel about the pace? Like you talked about this, like you felt like with the way like certain episodes were set up, because you mentioned like there's 2 episodes for
Yeah.
a fight or something like that. Did you feel like the pace was a little too slow because of the exposition dumps, or
It,
could that have been
I
cleaned up?
honestly, I just think it was just the amount of characters. Like, I think each character had to have kind of their moment to do something. And granted, it's 20 episodes. So, I mean, I guess there's a little bit more leeway in fitting them all in there, but
Right.
you still have to fit it all in one season, right? It all has to flow. There's a lot of characters. They introduced a lot. I mean, you still don't know a lot about a lot of characters. I feel like it could have been a little bit um, I'm more actiony. Like there was definitely fight scenes and there was things that happened, but it was just like they're really big moments. But I feel like they could have just thrown in some filler pieces in between the exposition.
Right.
Um, but but yeah, I think it was fairly well done. I mean, I'd give it a B plus. I mean, you know, it's no Black Clover, but it's whatever.
You get out of here. You can leave. Get that shit out of here. Yeah, I mean, it's probably one of the best new shonen. And usually I'm not like a big fan of these, honestly, because
Yeah.
the formula, structure. But this one was fascinating. It's kind of like because I've watched Doctor Stone like season 2 now, and I'm like
Okay.
I like
Get you.
I like the way that sets up. Like I like the way
Yeah.
that flows. But I don't disagree with the fact that like sometimes when you're watching these episodes, you're like, all right, dude, let's kind of get to the fighting. Let's throw hands a little bit. Show me some cool animation. They don't disappoint though, because I mean, you do get a lot of like aura farming, which is a shit ton in this show, dude. Whether it's Rudo, Engine, Rio, I can't name every character,
Just goes down the list.
Yeah, I mean, but that's another thing. If you're not used to watching shonen, like they usually have like a very large cast of characters, and they constantly revolve around them. And it's sometimes it works, right? Or sometimes you get bogged down in filler. Not to disrespect Naruto, but that was kind of a problem, Chibi, where like Naruto.
Yeah.
had,
Oh
like,
no. I
100
think everyone can
characters,
agree on that.
right?
Everyone can agree on that. Yeah.
Like where sometimes the overarching plot can lose steam, which
Yeah.
is something you don't want. Jack, would you consider Gachiakuta easy to follow?
Yeah, I'd say so. I don't think I had any issues trying to follow a story or anything with the characters.
Bro, is that low-key disrespectful when I asked that question directly? And I
Yeah,
was like,
what
Yeah,
what
I
are you trying to
didn't
say?
consider it. Yeah. What are you trying to say? To
my
Jack?
head, dude, my head, I started
Why
laughing. I was like,
Jack?
oh my god, that was kind of mean.
Did you just like randomly pick him?
I was like, I wonder if Jack
Jack,
like thought
personally,
this.
I wouldn't take that.
You call me stupid?
You calling me dumb or
Kind of
what?
late to the party there, champ. I mean, because there's a lot to take in, right? With like the
You
way.
No, there is a
don't
lot.
justify it.
Am I not wrong? There's a lot going on in this one. It's not as much as Full Metal Alchemist, but listen, it's still like we're slowly working that one back in.
That one.
You won't let it go.
I'm not, dude. I love that anime.
I'll
so
tell you
much.
what, the Gachiakuta website's actually really cool.
Is it?
One of the better ones I've seen for anime.
Is it
Yeah.
on like? Are you talking about the wiki or the actual website?
Their actual website.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, check it out.
Man, I'm hoping. Man, I was just hitting this weird trend though, where I'm like, maybe they see how popular this show is, and they wait like a year between seasons, like they would free run, and or they wait like they do like, oh, like next time we'll do a 12 episode arc or a movie or something like that, and it's like, oh man, come on.
Wait, this website is so cool. What the heck? Sorry.
Is it?
This is dope.
Yeah, I wish I had some of these photos as a
What?
background.
Right? Like I need these cards. Like this is cool. You gotta check it out.
Is it based off like? Is it just like their art design? And
It's
stuff
just
like
yeah, it's just character like art kind
oh,
of.
sick.
It's pretty cool.
I've seen some like really excellent website design recently with like certain games. Has anyone gone and seen like GTA 6?
Nope.
They have some
No.
sick ass shit on that site, dude.
Really?
The way they feature some of the characters and like this, I was like, oh, I love that. It's like interactive backgrounds. I'm a huge fan of that. Like if you put that much.
That
effort into it.
the GTA 6 never coming out, so I'm not gonna
It's
visit the
coming
website.
out November next year. Trust. Oh
Yeah,
man.
right.
Just before I turned 40, please, bro, please. Okay. I don't know what else I want to talk about with the show. I think it's good. People should watch it. You know, there is a trigger warning. So if you have not seen it and you're watching this episode, if you're watching our
Trigger
podcast,
warning.
there is
Yeah.
some really dark themes here. Violent, gritty, like it's, you know, some people might have problem with some of the fan service stuff, right?
It wasn't that bad. It was.
Not that bad, but the Amo stuff was,
I mean, yeah, it was literally just the Amo thing.
yeah,
Like,
just the
let's
Amo,
be real.
yeah. But every character design, I just think like I can't wait to see the cosplays and stuff like this. Like that is gonna
Dude,
be
I want
super
to.
cool.
Yeah,
Like even
dude,
the
they're so cool.
like every character just looks cool. The boss looks cool. Like I'm just like, ah, they nailed that shit. Like
Kaiju's.
I can't believe someone would say, yeah, that character is so goofy. We're
I
inside
love
of.
all of the kids, dude. I love all of the
I
kids.
love
They're
the
kids
so
are funny.
I
funny.
love the fact that
Yeah.
they have Team Kids, and it's
Dude,
bro.
Team Kids, I think, is like the best team.
I think
Like little fucking 10-year-old
Deer.
like pacifier baby deer, goated character. So funny.
Has like that. He's like, bro's trying to figure him out. It's like, are you mad? You're mad. You're obviously causing these tremors. It's like, dude, how do you even like come to that conclusion? I love how like Bundes was like, you really think that? You think that this child is causing the tremors right now?
Yes.
And then you have, I don't know the girl's name who's in the kaiju suit who's like obsessed with it, where she was like doing such a good job of
Let me
hiding.
see. Oh my god, what's his name? Until they said like they're in like the trash monster. She was like,
Yeah.
"Wow!"
Yeah, she's like, wow.
Team Baby. Wow.
There it is. It's
Guita?
Guida. Gita.
Guida.
I just, I like.
Guita.
I mean, so Rudo's a kid too, right? He's a teenager also, right?
Yeah.
I assume. Yeah. I love the fact that like he's when they're that scene where they're in the cafe or whatever and they're introducing Gita's like, you remember me? I was there. It was like just a random character sitting there. He's like, how do you expect me to remember that? There was a lot of people that came out when I was there. She's like, but I was there. And then she was hiding, and then she was doing such a good job of hiding until they mentioned the trash monster, and then she freaked out. And I was like, oh my
He's
gosh.
like, Kaiju.
Kaiju, yeah. I was like, that also like that was like you go from like a super serious moment, right? Like you're breaking down, you're getting to learn about the Watchmen set. You learn that you're inside a trash monster. Everyone's like, holy shit, there's a lot of things going on. What's Rudo gonna say? What's he gonna do? And then she figures it out and just jumps out of nowhere and squeals. I was like, what the? And this is funny. I was like, all right, you know. Did you watch the dub, Chibi?
No, I watched subbed.
So the person, so Zodil is, I think his dub. Do you remember watching Love Is War, the narrator
Yeah.
and stuff like that? Yeah, the narrator is the
Oh,
voice
really?
of Zodil.
Oh,
He
that's funny.
kills it. He does a really good
that's
job of going
funny.
from like funny to serious, which
I'll have to maybe watch some of the episodes back in dub.
I do want to see like how I do want to see like how his character evolves too, because he seems really interesting.
Yeah.
Because he's like really like cold.
I want to know more of like the connection with like potentially him and like, you know, the items, I forget what they're called, like the jacket, the gloves,
Oh, the
The-
set.
The
Watch.
Watchmen
set.
set.
Watchmen
Watchmen
set,
set,
like, and then
yeah.
also like with the main characters, like I guess you can call him his uncle, like, you know, his guardian, whatever, like
Recto? Yeah, guard. Yeah, it was Guardian.
like that dynamic. Like I'm so curious to like
Yeah,
them
dude.
to
So
expand on
it's
that.
kind of weird, and I don't know if it's ever going to be addressed. Like I may have to actually look this up, but it feels like Recto was just kind of there and then gone, and maybe that's going to be, you know, Rudo's driving force, right? But it felt like we introduced character. We didn't really get to learn much about him outside the fact that somehow he had the gloves, which is, you know, obviously strange. Like how did he get a hold of them, right? Did he know that they were cursed? Did he know that they were gonna like alter Rudo's, you know, mental health and stuff like that? Like I'm very curious to see if like they ever address that. Maybe they do. Hopefully no one tries to spoil it. But yeah, I'm like, what happens when someone wears the whole set? Like, how dangerous is that?
Yeah, right.
Like, holy crap. Especially because they're able to pretty much manipulate their entire body, right? And they can control things. That was probably the most insane thing. Like, everyone else seems, when they're talking about their vital instrument, it's like, yeah, it serves one purpose, right? It can do like one thing, but they can get creative with it. But when you talk about like Rudo in the Watchmen series, it's like it's a set that can do multiple things, like being able to manipulate any item, like being able to like completely adjust your body, the shape of your body, like that's what the coat does. I think the feet do something like maybe she can fly. I
The
don't know.
feet,
Yeah,
they take over people.
yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Which is weird, right? And like,
Yeah.
like
Nails.
yeah, but like I think that's fascinating. Like they did a really good job of introducing that mystery, and I'm like, most shonens kind of give the game away. There's always like this character is using like ninjutsu or something, right? Like something you can explain. But like here, it's like you're in the trash. Woo! You're in the trash world. It's like how
Trash world.
why do you have this energy? Like how does it work? Has it like why do your thoughts? How can your thoughts actually work with your vital instruments? That type of stuff. How does it activate? So, and like, how do these like make people lose their mind? But for certain characters, it just taps into their trauma. So I think that's cool because I'm pretty sure like if Zodal sees like he knows like what his set does to him, but that maybe that's how his character has always been, and maybe there's like some type of deeper, story to him. But it's interesting to go like, yeah, man, Rudo's messed up. Like, is there like, are you trying to do the same thing? Y'all just trying to go insane and like have the chaos take over? And then what's the end game? Like, why would the whoever that spherite was, like, why would they do this? I'm interested to see like who it is. It's probably, given how shonens usually work, it's probably a character we've seen mentioned in the background, shown up
His
in an
dad.
episode for a little bit. It's Recto. Recto's still alive. Oh, that'd be awful. That trope, like it's his father. It's like Recto, like it's like how Rudo doesn't know his dad, but when he was a baby, he had a memory.
Right.
he
But
touched
the idea
he
of
touched his
that
hand.
spherite, the masked spherite,
Yeah,
is that
yeah,
who we're talking about?
yeah,
So that person can cross the borders
yeah. He can fly. He
back
has
and
angel
forth.
wings.
Oh, that's
He's
right.
an
That's right.
angel.
He's an angel.
Yeah.
Wait, relax, relax, bro. It's okay. Yeah, I think that there's such a good like mystery, and I'm very curious to see like how in depth they go because sometimes you get into like a shonen or an anime or a manga, and it's like they only go they're really shallow with it. You know what I'm saying? Like for those who are watching Welcome to Dairy right now, Jack, have you caught up on that by the way?
Not yet.
Like they do some real deep dives into who Pennywise is, like and
Oh,
how he's set into Dairy. It is fantastic. So I'm curious to see like if Gachiakuta, because of its popularity, does the same thing. I think there was some disappointment with how Kaiji number 8, you know, it kind of went just like straight into combat, and then it didn't really kind of. I'm pretty. Kobe's read the whole thing, right, Chibi?
yeah.
Like, was he disappointed? Like when it
I
came?
don't know. I didn't ask him.
Yeah, there's a huge, pretty large part of the fan base who are like disappointed with
Dang.
how it kind of veered.
Hmm.
So I am curious, and I like the fact that like Gachiakuta has not had any filler episodes. I don't think. I think it's just been straight. So
Yeah.
that's a big plus. I wonder how many like episodes or how
I
many
think there might be
chapters this covers.
24. Oh,
No,
never
which
mind. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's like 70, maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe less. But yeah, I mean,
90.
90.
Nice.
We are never getting the next season then. Like, it is not gonna happen. They're gonna treat it like Chainsaw Man. It's like, all right, cool, here's a movie. Here's 3 movies. Like for
Oh my God.
every single arc. Or just do it like Demon Slayer. Like you're not gonna
I was just about to say Demon Slayer.
You're not gonna see the second part of the Infinity Castle until like 2027, probably.
Good.
And we'll get part 3 2020 or 2030.
2030. Yeah, it's like
I almost said 23. I was like, what?
23.
It's like we've gone back in time.
We went back.
It was here the whole
It
time.
was- you guys didn't see it. We just took snippets of
was-
everything.
It was there.
If you've ever watched The Simpsons and you've ever seen like the old, it's like the Arnold Schwarzenegger parody and stuff like that, with like the guy who like eventually becomes like the mayor or the president, He's he's literally like just a parody of Arnold Schwarzenegger. And they used to do like 2-minute scenes or whatever in every episode of The Simpsons. You can actually splice all that together into one big movie.
Hmm.
It's really cool. I love
Fortunate.
it. Yeah, I loved it. Yeah. I mean, is there anything else anyone want to bring up about Gachiakuta? Any surprises? Anything that like you were like better than I expected, or did anyone go in with any expectations at all?
None.
None.
Yep.
What are your expectations, Brad? Explain to me.
That was going to be good. A friend of mine recommended it, so
Is it
he's
the
like,
same?
"Yo, you
Is
should
that the
check
same
this."
friend who talked about Rito of Healer and said it was good?
Yeah.
His friend's banned.
It's
His friend's on the blacklist.
already banned.
He's
Don't
like,
even like
he's
that.
like, you have to watch it. Just watch it. I'm like, okay, dude.
Which one,
calm down.
Gachiakuta or Rito of Healer?
Yeah, this
Rito of
question.
Healer.
Rito of Healer.
Every time
Oh,
we talk
God.
about anime, he's like, "Have you watched it yet? Have you
Uh,
watched it?"
Have
like,
you
"No, I'm not
watched?
going to
Have
watch
you watched Peak?
No.
Have you watched Absolute Cinema, bro? Like this is it.
Okay, Jacques.
Like, it's just Jacques
I
talks.
don't know. I
The
could
Jacques
see that being
speaking
something he
memes.
likes.
The Jacques
Oh,
speaking memes.
100%. 100%.
I hate that generation so much now.
He's
Is
my
anyone-
age.
Has anyone watched anything else recently?
No.
Damn.
I started to watch something, but I haven't made it far into it.
What would you want?
I watched The Conjuring Last Rites.
How was that?
Hold on, Jack. Brad didn't get to finish, man. We just.
It's not even an anime.
What?
He said,
You did like the sassy girl.
he's sassy. Sassy brain.
What was the end? Brad?
Brassy.
Kojima wants to be a common writer.
What is
Yeah.
it? I mean, what is it, bro?
Yeah. So it's kind of it's like a super fan of essentially the Power Rangers, like the Japanese Power Rangers. And he grows up and he's like 40, but he's still like that's his dream is to be like a
I
common
love that,
writer.
actually.
And
Power
basically there's like
Rangers.
there's like a bad gang that starts doing a bunch of crime and they're the bad guys from the TV show. So he becomes one of the common writers and like he bands together with other older people that have like the secret identities of the other characters in the series. And it's basically just a bunch of old people trying to be Power Rangers.
When you
It's very
said
humorous.
Power Rangers, the first anime I thought of was Ranger Reject, which is like the dark version of the Power Rangers. Like they're legitimately in the world. The Power Rangers are like real heroes, right? And pretty much they've captured these aliens and they force them like every day to fight, like it's a TV series. It's really good, really funny, and like it because they're pretty much showing it from like the perspective of like one of the Rangers who is caught, who's trying to fight like the Power Rangers and beat them. So like it's like a really funny bad guy trying to beat the good guy type stuff. It's really good. That's what I thought about. I was like, I've never heard of this anime. Is it on Crunchyroll?
Yeah, it's on Crunchyroll.
Okay.
Yeah, it was another anime that my friend recommended. He's like, "Yo, you said you like comedy? Watch this one." I was like, "All right."
And afterwards, watch Redo Healer. Like, what? Why are you doing me dirty like this, bro? Why'd you ban me? He's like trying to find ways to contact you. Like, dude, I told you can't talk to me like that anymore. It's like, no, dude. I have this ham radio. Pick this up. Jack,
the ham radio.
Jack, you talked about The Conjuring. What did you think of the
Last Rites.
Yeah, what'd you think? It's not good, huh?
It was good. I think
You
it
thought
was
it was
better
good?
than Devil Made Me Do It or something, whatever that's called.
Wasn't that the third one? Or is that the fourth one?
Yeah.
I can't remember, dude.
Last Rites is the fourth one. Devil Made Me Do It, I think, is the third one.
Oh. Is my internet messing up? Is
No,
anybody?
that's
No.
Jack.
Oh, is that
That's
Jack? Okay.
totally-
Yeah,
What?
There you go.
Oh, was it me?
Yeah, you're like
you were in slow motion.
Yeah, but it was better than Devil Made Me Do It, and I just didn't really like the ending too much.
No.
Nah.
I the first one was perfect. I
First
love the
one was good.
I love the first one. We could just ended it there. It's like the Insidious series. Like, do we need to have like seven
Yeah,
movies?
right.
We don't.
Yes, because money.
Money. Chibi, have you watched anything recently? It doesn't have to be anime. We just want to know.
I watched Dancing with the Stars last night.
Didn't
I was
Yeah, you
forced
did.
to.
My wife told me, didn't Robert Irwin win?
Yes, he
Yeah.
won.
Okay. I don't. I would have messed up
He
if I like.
won the mirror ball.
It would have messed up if I like said that and you're like, I'm watching it on delay.
How
I'm
dare
2
you
episodes
spoil
I'm
2
the
episodes
winner?
behind.
You spoiled Robert one. Yeah.
Spoiled the
I
winner.
don't.
Yeah, no, I was forced to watch that. I'm trying to think if I've actually been watching anything. I think I've just been watching a lot of YouTube. That's it.
We got Stranger Things season 5 coming out today. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
later
today.
on,
Yeah.
if that's your thing. Yeah, I've been watching.
Well, they're all in their 30s now, right? So
They're
No.
not that old. Bro.
I know I'm joking,
I'll be
but I'm just
completely
saying
honest
they're
with
old
you.
now.
Yeah,
I
They don't
think
look
the
young
series
anymore.
has ran its course.
yeah.
I'm not
I
super excited about
Well, it's
season
the
5.
it's the final. It's
I
the
think
end.
it was good the first
Yeah,
two
it is.
seasons.
Yeah.
And
but
listen,
I feel like
if they don't end season 5 with them just being like it was all a dream, we were playing D&D, I'm gonna be very disappointed.
that would have actually been really
Yeah,
crazy
that would
if
be good.
yeah, we were just
Yeah.
playing D&D.
People would be infuriated. It would be
Do
I
like
would love
a
that.
I'll do like a How I Met Your Mother
oh,
type of
dude,
scenario.
God, man.
Wait, what is that? I've never seen it.
They so basically,
Don't
it
they
was,
like not answer the question of who it was your mother?
yeah, I mean, kind of.
Well, they do.
They do.
Oh, they
It's
do.
at the very end. It's like read as a
Oh, okay.
story and stuff like that, and like a lot of people were not happy with it. I really
Oh.
feel like, you know, a lot of series tropes, like sometimes you get to the end and you just don't know what to do, right? We've seen it happen in like every medium, like anime. Sometimes you're just like, just fade to black, brother. Like, I don't. Did that
Kill
character?
everyone.
Did that
Kame
character
got
die?
killed. Kill
Right.
everyone.
Yeah, just kill everyone. Like that's the issue
When
with
in
like
doubt, kill it out.
dude, original anime. That's how they do it. They're like, I don't even like that character. Just shoot him. Like, what's-
Pop, pop, pop.
yeah, Blicky
Blicky.
distance. Like it's a real thing. Like a Gamaka Kill. To this day, it's the most infuriating ending of
I refuse
any
to watch
anime.
it.
And I watched it, and I was so hyped up because I remember.
Sopranos?
No, Sopranos is a good ending. Dude, fuck off.
Oh.
Sorry, I didn't
They
get
didn't even
offended.
show the- they didn't
Bro,
even show
fuck
that.
off.
my dad when he was on deployment, they watched the entire Sopranos. He was like, we talked about it. He's like, that's a really good ending. I was like, yeah, it's fine. Like it's
It
ambiguous.
didn't
and stuff
even
like
end
that.
though. You don't,
It
you don't know
did
what
end.
happens. You
No,
don't know what happens.
I'm pretty sure
don't know what
I'm
happens.
pretty sure you know what happens.
There's
man.
inferences, but it does not show what happens.
I'm pretty sure
Oh.
you know.
Brad,
Um,
double down.
Another show that you should watch, if anyone has Apple TV, is Pluribus. It's by the creators of Breaking Bad and Better Call Saul. Fantastic show.
Pluribus.
Love that show. Like,
last
and
season
also
of-
on that note, Apple TV, you fucking suck at promoting your shows and movies. They have some of the best shows I've seen on TV, and I'm just like, how do you guys not promote this? Like, it's pretty much Ted Lasso, but like War Chief, Pluribus, Monarch, which is the Godzilla show. That's fantastic. I'm like, dude, how do you guys? And I keep telling my friends, they're like, dude, what Apple has like series? I'm like, yes, dude, they have like an entire like suite of stuff.
Severance.
Severance is fantastic. If you haven't seen that, man, that's pretty much an anime.
I haven't seen the second season.
Severance is basically an anime, dude. Set in
Yeah, I've
opposite
been
of-
told to watch Severance.
So good.
It's stressful. It like
Oh, yeah,
it was very draining.
Yeah, it's very like, my holy shit, what is going on? Yeah, like I'm always a fan of like when a show is able to like wrap things up neatly with characters and like I'm not saying like every show should leave the door open, but I've seen anime do this too, where they're like it's obviously there's a set ending, and then what they do is they open it up to like an original continuation. And then when they do that, it always gets worse. Like, so more of the story is don't do that shit. Like, just end the show. Because My Hero Academia is going to end. Right? And I think season, is it 8? I think it is right now.
So far.
It
I
has
have no
it
idea.
has the highest ratings of any show, I think, this season, which is fantastic. And also, One Punch Man season 3 has like the lowest ratings of any anime this season. I don't think people have seen JC Studios' work on One Punch Man season 3, but it is by far the worst thing
The
I've
best.
ever seen. No, ever. The most recent episode is like a 1.8, dude. That's its rating on
Out
IMDb.
of 2. That's
No.
insane.
Out
man.
of 10. And it, dude, you know what has a higher score than that? Dragon Ball Evolution. Dragon Ball
Is this
Evolution has a
cinematic
2.5.
masterpiece.
It's a ow. That was
It
the
is
most
misunderstood. It is misunderstood.
the most miscast movie of all time. We have a white guy as Goku. Like,
I think they had Piccolo down to a T. I'm just saying.
yeah, because he's green. I think I don't know if he's even green, dude. It's bad. It's bad. But yeah, it's I don't know, man. It's just one of those things where I'm like, can we just like figure this shit out? Because Jack, have you seen any of One Punch Man, like season 3? At all?
No,
It peaked in so you watched season 1 though, right?
I've watched a few episodes of season 1.
So the animation in season 1
Trying to figure out where you guys find time to watch all these damn shows
That's what I'm saying. Bro.
and play video games.
Jack.
Same time. You do it. You
Jack,
have 2 monitors.
Jack,
top and bottom.
do not ask me how I'm able to multitask, my man, and function as an adult. I have to do stuff with my kids.
I'm with Team Jack here. I'm with Team Jack. I don't know how.
Dude, my wife is shocked too. She's like, how do you function like that? And I'm like, well, like, I just can, I guess. Like, I don't have like
3 hours of sleep every day.
I don't have a fixed attention span, and I can do like multiple things at once. So like, I can do work and watch shows and like take calls and stuff like that. Which, yeah, dude,
I wish I could watch shows while I'm at work.
I'm very like,
I know, right?
Like it surprised like my dad. He's like, how the fuck? And I'm like, yeah, dude. Like, I'm writing a I'm writing a complex contract. I'm watching a TV series. I'm also editing something at the same time. So
could not.
Yeah.
Could not. You hurt my ADHD brain. Could not.
My wife's like, what? I'm like, yeah.
That's me. What?
Like, dude, I can't. I don't know if anyone has this problem, dude, with their significant other or their friends. I will go and watch like a show with my wife, and I'm like, we'll watch Game of Thrones, and I'm like, do you need to watch the recap because you don't remember what happened in the previous episode? She's like, who's that again? I'm like, that's Jon Snow, honey.
I will say I'm not like that. My mom's like that, and growing up, it was so annoying because I was like, holy crap, we just watched it. Like, what are you talking about? Or she would be the type we're watching the movie. She's like, I don't get it. Can you explain it? I'm like, I can't. We're watching the movie. She's like, but I don't understand it. And I'm like,
she'll get it, but it's like, dude, if we watch like a long series and we're like jumping into a season, for some reason she'll forget characters. I'm like, all right, let's watch a recap because it's gonna be pretty long.
That's funny.
Yeah, like my kid's kind of the same way. Like she could multitask a lot. So, you know.
Let's go.
Sorry about that, Jack. It's not a flex. Brad can do the same thing, by the way. I've seen Brad's a multifunction type guy too.
I typically don't like to. I like to do the opposite of multitask, which is do nothing at all. I just sit in a recliner and not watch anything or play it. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I just like to.
Do you just sit there and stare at the ceiling and like? This man's counting.
Put something on and I'll just like.
He's like,
I'll just put a random YouTube video and just.
I don't have the attention span.
My brain does not function like that, dude. I cannot.
I have to turn off.
Like, it's really funny. I've tried that and I'm like, I got to do something with my hands. So I'm making something. I'll draw something like, okay.
Oh my God, no. I'm literally like, if I could even just rest for a second, I'm just like, my body just will do nothing.
It's how I'm able to like watch certain anime and stuff like that. Like if I'm not completely invested in it, I'm just like, I gotta do something else. So I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Yeah, it's bad. That's why, like, if someone asked me one day, they were like, "Ken, how do you complete some of these games so quickly?" And I'm like, I don't know, dude. Like, some of them aren't hard, you know. Like it was.
I will say that I'm like you. I just think we have different philosophies when we play video games.
Dude,
you want to complete the game.
You min-max the fuck out of stuff. Don't even go at me, bro.
Like I cover every inch of everything, right? I am exploring every crevice and little dungeon and little secret. He's just like, yeah, I beat it 4 days ago. I was like, how did you beat this game in 23 hours? I'm on
and on top of that, I'm like, I beat it on hard mode. Like, what are you doing? I just beat I beat a Metroidvania. It's called Constance, right? And I was it's really good. I'm gonna do a video on it. And I was playing through it, and I was like, man, I missed the double jump. I'm pretty sure I missed it because I remember watching the trailer. I was like, where is this ability? And then someone I was talking to, they're like, dude, I'm really struggling without this move. How the fuck did you beat it? I'm like, I played way too many Metroidvanias, dude. I used to do challenge runs, man. This shit's crazy. No, like that's the philosophy between me and Brad, right? Every time we talk about games, Brad's like, yeah, man, I'm here like Final Fantasy 16. It was like, I was like, hey man, I'm done. You're like, how? I'm in chapter 2 still. I'm like, you're slow. Like,
Oh, dude, Expedition 33. You're like, dude, you have to get to Act 2. You
Okay,
have
I
to get to Act
no,
2.
smoked that
one
fucking
you
game.
have to take your no. There are like certain games where you like legitimately have to take your time and
Okay.
explore everything, or you're not going to get the content.
No.
out of it. I stand.
I literally, and I shit you not, I beat the game. I completed the entire map. I beat the side content and got both endings before Bread. Like
Okay, and?
some games I like, if I get into them, I'm like, I can like really lock into like some of their stuff, but it's really funny, right? It's like I felt bad. But check when you say that, man, when you're like, it's like, I don't know how you focus on one thing, bro. I'm like, just
Jack, I'm
like,
with you on this one. I just want you to know this. I'm with you.
I don't have the attention span. Period.
dude, I
I get
try.
lost.
I like, I can't. Was it Jaeger who was like, Jack, you're just gonna take Ken shit talking you because we're playing Battlefield? I'm like, Jack, can you get more than one kill? Jack's like, I'm trying, man. I'm trying.
Poor Jack, bro.
No, it was the revivals or whatever the fuck it is.
Oh,
Defibs.
this man, it's his first like time, like I think being trying to defib, and it was so funny, Chibi. He's like, as people are shooting around us, like me and Brad were like in cover moving. Jack's like, all right, here we go. I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna get killed.
Like he's shopping for bananas or something.
Dude,
Just walk
I
around.
can't tell you
I
how
somehow don't get killed.
I can't tell you how stressed I was when we were playing earlier. And there's like, I'm like watching Jack as I'm down, and he's like standing up, and I'm like, dude, get in cover. He's like, all right, there's one. And I'm like, he's like, how did he get me? I'm like, because you're out in the open, bro. It's my favorite thing, man. I love it. So, that's it. Next Pixelated Thoughts stuff is going to be like we're going to do the game of the year, like just reactions to like some of the nominations, because there's like some controversy too. But I do want to talk about like the nominees for what they have.
There's no controversy.
For the Game Awards. It's going to be Expedition 33.
Except for Donkey
When
Kong.
is the
That's only-
actual award show?
I think it's the December, and it's like end of the year.
Yeah.
And then we can do our own Game of the Year stuff. But I mean, you guys can participate if you guys have played multiple games you want to like talk about, right? I know Chibi, you're getting through Dispatch.
I finished it.
Okay, relax.
I finished it.
Jack, I don't know what else you've played this year. So, I mean, you choose if you want to join in and talk about some games, because me and Brad do have our own lists and stuff like that. So,
Go games.
do you have
Go
any?
video
Do you
games.
have anything that you played besides Monster Hunter Wilds that you want to talk about, man?
As far as games that came out this year,
Battlefield 6, Monster Hunter Wilds.
Battlefield 6, yeah.
I just want to say like how proud I am of Jack, by the way, before we like end the episode, because Monster Hunter Rise gave this dude so much trouble. And I felt so bad when I recommended it. I was like, dude, you're gonna love it. It's easy, it's simple. And then we got Wilds, and then I think me and Brad had to convince him. And we were like, I don't know if this is gonna work. And then he goes and crushes it. I think, Jack, you put in like 60 hours into the game.
Yeah.
Ish.
Just about.
Yeah, and then we can play the new title update, I think, in December. It's going to add a lot of new content. It's going to add like a new Elder Dragon, which will be fun. But yeah, I just want to say how proud I am of Jack, who like, that's a
It
game.
won't run like crap.
Yeah, that's a game that requires a ton of focus, and Jack locked in and like had a good time playing it. So I was really concerned, bro. I was like, oh, dude, is he going to get downed a lot and get mad? Like, please. Like,
I somehow enjoyed it.
yeah, no,
I'm usually not a person that plays those kind of games.
yeah,
But
you had a bunch of kills too. You had a bunch of like clutch moments, so that was good.
Yeah.
Also, Jack, well, he's good at arc raiders, somewhat.
Yeah, right.
It's a good decoy.
Chibi, have you played Arc Raiders yet?
I'm not. I've seen people play it.
That's like the new
it's fun.
obsession. It's
Yeah.
Isn't it kind of like Tarkov?
it's
Like Tarkov, but a little bit better.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it's a
It's
casual
in the
extraction.
genre, but yeah.
Yeah, it's in the genre.
Yeah, it's a casual
Yeah.
extraction shooter. So like, it's
Okay.
not hard to get into. It's fun. Surprisingly, I have a friend of mine that picked it up, and I was like, "You actually like the game? You complain about everything." Like,
Where like I was gonna say I had a coworker who she doesn't play games, and she's like, "Oh, I started playing Arc Raiders." I was like, "What a game to first get
That's an
into?" But
interesting one to
okay,
start with,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
she loves it.
I
was
mean,
like,
no,
"Okay."
it's really simple. So if like you've played the Division before, and like let's say you played the Dark Zone stuff, right, in the Division, that's like basically the concept of it. Like it's not like too punishing. Like we have a lot of good time. Like you don't like the voice chat stuff is really fun. Like
Mhm.
I think, you know, the community's not as toxic as they're making out on the subreddit, which is insane because they complain about everything. Like it's
I was gonna say, like, from watching like my friend Dante play it, he thinks like he hasn't had any issues.
no, I mean like I mean once again, probably just stay off the subreddits for some of these things because
Yeah.
the amount of complaints are insane. But yeah, Arc Raiders is pretty great. All right. Brad, thanks for the suggestion. Who's outside outside of Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, which Jack will watch. What's the next show that we want to cover? Or do we want to wait until Jack completes it and we run that
We
episode?
can watch another one.
No.
We go on hiatus.
We go on
until
hiatus until
We no, not a hiatus. We go on strike.
we go on
We go on
strike.
put the
Right.
pressure on Jack to spend his entire Christmas
I don't
vacation watching. No,
I don't care what you do in Canada, but Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood better be on that
I don't
screen,
care
big dog.
what you do in Canadian.
I'll have to bring my laptop.
There you go. Appreciate that. Who wants to do the outro? Anybody? You know what? Brad did the intro. He should do the outro as well. It's great.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Hear ye, hear ye.
Once again, everybody, thank you for watching. This has been Down the Rabbit Hole with us. Y'all have a great evening or morning. Doesn't matter.
Thanks, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving too. That too.
Gobble gobble.